I've tried to make this video for like, I don't know, like an hour now. It's just like all my thoughts are just really jumbled and messy and just all over the place basically. I'm not the one to really discuss like serious or important topics like this, but I feel obligated to because of just how big of a change this is and potentially could be for the foreseeable future. As you may already know, Roblox released an update or rolled out an update not too long ago that separates chat into certain age groups, meaning you won't be able to see or talk to people outside of your age group. This ruins, like, I don't know, over 95% of games and just chat as a whole. Really. As said on their help site, this system is designed to limit communication between adults and minors. This doesn't solve that problem. It actually makes it worse. Not only is it really easy to bypass the system it uses to detect your age, it's also just flat out inaccurate. On the post I made like a day ago, I'm seeing comments like saying how it's people are getting rated the ages they're not and putting them in different age groups. Like there's a comment saying, gang, I thought it was 23, I'm 14. It told me I'm 17 years old, I'm only 14. It's just like people, first off, the verification thing and just like detection thing as a whole is just completely flawed and stupid and inaccurate. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I keep just bashing on that, I know, but there's going to probably be a lot of that. Not only does it not solve the issue, it doesn't even do what it's intended to correctly or accurately, which I don't know how to even describe how I'm feeling about this. And it's just really hard to interpret it, just to articulate all of this too, because I'm not the one to talk about serious topics and stuff. You probably already know that, but it's just, God, this is just sad, bro. This is actually just sad. And circling back to all of the games and such that this is going to affect, Danny's World. Danny's World is a very communicative game. You have to talk with your teammates and just practically everyone to find runs, actually organize and manage the runs, and just do a lot of the things you're going to be doing in the game. This ruins that. The footage you're seeing now is me playing after the age thing was rolled out with chat. I don't see a single person in chat say anything until, like, I don't know, floor 9. Wherever we get Pebble and Bobette, that's when we actually see the goob talk. I played some other runs as well. Even in the lobby, it's just dead. It is just straight dead. You'll only see like a couple messages, at least for me, because of just how like I'm older and stuff like that. But like, I just don't understand it. This is ridiculous because it's just how, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. You can probably tell how it's like, I'm beyond words. It is genuinely stupid. This is going to affect practically everything relating to Danny's World content and just Roblox content in general, especially for those who make videos based off of these more community-oriented games where you're doing a lot of talking, interacting with your teammates. What do they expect for people to do with that? This severely inhibits how much people can do with their content, at least in that general, like, genre, I guess. A big portion of like my content, even if you may realize it or not, is me talking to the people in chat or just like people just interacting with the people in general and stuff. You're finding runs, organizing runs in the lobby. You're talking to people in game, communicating. And this ruins that. This just genuinely just botches it. What do we do about this? Is there anything we can do about this? I genuinely just don't know. I genuinely just do have no clue. Because what exactly can we do? This isn't going to change unless Roblox actually does something about it, which I'd like to think they would, but I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happens. Or this doesn't get reverted or altered in any way. And I genuinely just don't know what to do. I don't know how sustainable this is going to be if we continue the way things are going now. And it's scary. It's very scary. I'm thinking now just of how many content creators are going to have to change their style of content, or probably just like what they make content on as a whole because of this. It's heartbreaking, really. like genuinely heartbreaking. When I first got into a game with this like taking effect, the changes and all that, I knew it was bad. I knew this was gonna suck. I knew I wasn't gonna see practically anything. But what really set everything like in tone for me is after the run, when I got back into the lobby and saw absolutely nothing in chat beside one person saying ABC for Dandy Run. ABC for Dandy Run. Over and over again. And no one responding. I mean, yeah, I could have responded to you, but like, I don't want to say anything. Like, I'm standing next to the coal. You can clearly see. I'm like standing right next to them, so like, I think I can. I think I get it past. I think I get it past. But I hope you get what I mean by this. It's just like, you genuinely just cannot do anything about this, and it's scary to think about how things were so much better like a year or a couple of years ago. And now we're at this point where it's becoming near impossible to just play the games you enjoy and actually interact with the community you enjoy. This sucks. This genuinely sucks. I wish I could talk more about this. I genuinely do wish I could just go on more about this, but I'm not that serious of a person, in all honesty. I try not to be, as you probably already know. But I did want to say something about all of this, just because it's just how this is going to affect me and practically everybody who plays Roblox and just makes videos in Roblox as well. I don't know what else to say, honestly. That is just... it hurts. Seeing a game that I've spent over, like, I don't know, 500 hours on. A game that I've been obsessed with for like over a year become close to impossible to play. And that hurts. That genuinely does hurt. And one more thing before I end the video. If Danny's Row didn't roll out matchmaking a couple months ago, it genuinely would have been impossible to play. Like, actually just impossible to like do little to nothing. You would be able to do little to nothing in this game. Making a run already is near impossible with their whole changes, but without matchmaking, it's scary to think about that things were fine literally last week, and now we're here. It really does suck. I hope this gets reverted at some point. I really do. But what are your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't know. But have a great day. That's really about it. Bye.